again, I would like to introduce myself. Again, I'm Francis, and I am a licensed professional teacher here in the Philippines. I'm still in the Philippines right now, and I have a pending application, a visa application in Japan, and will be approved hopefully this week. So I hope it will get approved. And then 12 years ago, I lived in Japan for 8 years. Okay, and I worked there for different factory or different companies. That is why I know how to speak and read Japanese. Okay, presentation, my PowerPoint
Yes.
presentation. Okay, so we have here Hiragana and Katakana. So our first objective is to learn how to read. Because it is very important because before we go to our lesson proper, we will gonna have a reading activity every time. The reason for that is we should be comfortable with Japanese, and also we should learn how to pronounce the words effectively, because if we didn't pronounce it well, the meaning of the word changes. Okay, and also if you go to Japan, it is very strict right now. They will say to you that you must pass the JLPT exam, a proficiency test for Japanese language.
Yeah, the
And
JP5.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. N5 to N1, but you can get N4. N4 is the basic. Well, we have N5, but I recommend N4. Yeah.
And 4. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to, because right now the prime minister is very strict, and he encourages the foreigners to enroll or to get some Japanese classes in Japan for you to able to extend your visa. I know if you're following the news.
Oh, yeah. Very
Mhm.
closely.
Yes, sir. Okay. And then I would like to add, if you would address me, please address me as sensei.
Sensei. Yep.
Yes. Okay, sensei. You will address me as sensei, and I will address you. And can I have your name, sir?
Sean.
Sean. Sean San. Okay, Sean San. And ma'am, can I have your name? I cannot hear you, ma'am, right now.
Tess.
Jess.
Tess.
Kas. Ah, Kas. Kas San.
Tess. TESS.
Ah, TSS. Sorry, sorry. Tess Sang. Okay. Got it. Okay, Shan Sang and Tess Sang. Okay. Before we start, I would like to share with you a few reasons of other people, some people that they are wondering why are not still good at Japanese. So there are the few. Here are the few reasons and the solution for that. So number one, you're afraid of making mistakes. Okay, the reason, you know the words but you freeze up when it's time to speak. You worry about mispronouncing something or using the wrong particle. So you choose silence instead. This fear prevents the necessary trial and error that leads to fluency. Okay? The solution for that is embrace your mistakes. Think of every error as a free learning opportunity. Okay? Start with low pressure environments. Talk to yourself. Record your voice or find a language partner who is also learning and won't judge. The goal is communication, not perfection. Okay? Number two, you don't stay consistent. Okay, we have to stay consistent from start to finish. Okay, the reason Japanese is a language that needs regular exposure. When I say regular exposure, number one, yes, we have to read every time. We have to memorize Japanese words if we have a free time for that. And if possible, we also need to watch if if you want anime or movies, Japanese movies. Okay? Studying hard for 1 week and stop for two won't help much. So if you start studying for this week and then stop for another week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that progress on the first week will be gone. Okay? The solution: build small daily habits instead of long, tiring sessions. For example, spend 10 to 15 minutes each day reviewing with the Mochi Kanji app or any app that you have or any notes that you have. Okay? It helps you stay consistent with smart reminders and spaced repetition. The app tracks your progress, or you can track your progress, and brings back old words right when you're about to forget them. Because it's bite sized and easy to use, you can study anytime during a short break or before bed. Keeping this steady rhythm makes a difference in the long run. Okay, be consistent. Always take notes. If you want to record our meeting, it's okay also. If you want to record yourself, it's okay also. Make time. That's it. Make time always. Number three, you learn without clear purpose. Okay, the reason you're simply learning Japanese without a specific goal. So you need to know your goals, and your motivation is vague, which makes it easy to procrastinate. Okay, or get sidetracked by ineffective study methods. Okay, the solution for this is define your why. Why are you studying Japanese? What is your goal? Okay, do you want to pass the JLPT? This is what I said earlier. JLPT. Be able to watch anime without subtitles or movies, read Japanese novels or books. Having specific measurable goal gives direction to your study plan. For example, instead of learn vocabulary, set the goal as master of N5 vocabulary by the end of the month. Okay, make your goal make your specific goal. Okay? So those are the three things that uh, the reasons why some people are still not good at Japanese. They are not being consistent. They don't have time. Okay? So let's not do that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Hiragana and Katakana. Well, Japanese have three kinds of okay, let's use the word alphabet. Unlike English alphabets, we have consonants and vowels, right? Vowels, which a, e, I, o, u. But technically, in Japanese, they also have that. But the difference is they have a, I, u, e, o. But technically it is the same. Well, the ano, they are the same technically, okay? In Japanese, a, I, u, e, o. As you notice in this area, e and o, you must pronounce it softer. Okay? And you must pronounce it softer. For now, this is the hiragana in the left side of your screen. And in the middle one is this is called romanji. Okay, romanji. If the Japanese will tell you, namai wo romanji de kaite kudasai. So if he says romanji, you can use the alphabet that we have, A, B, or okay. And then katakana, we have it has the same meaning also. If we have a in hiragana, we have also a in katakana. A. They are the same technically in pronunciation, but the difference is how they are characterized. Its character is different. As you notice, katakana has sharp edges. Okay? So the question is, why is that they have hiragana and katakana, but it has the same pronunciation? Pronunciation, I mean. Why? It's because Hiragana is being used when they are talking or when they are writing in Japanese word. They use hiragana. But if they are writing in foreign language, for example, English, they use katakana.
Mm.
They use katakana in foreign words in foreign language. And if local language or local Japanese language, they use hiragana. So before we go to our lesson proper, we must master these alphabets of Japanese. For now, I will make you read each. Okay? So we have several alphabets of hiragana. So I want you, if you have available time, to memorize hiragana and katakana. For now, we will be practicing how to read hiragana and katakana. Okay? So should we start with Shansang?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the A is pronounced as A.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I is A. Um, U is O.
Yeah, a little
E.
bit harder. U,
U.
a, I, u.
U.
Yes, yes.
A. O.
Yes, sir. E,
A. A. A.
a,
A.
I.
U. E. O.
Yes, sir. You got that. A, I, u, e, o. Okay. Again. Yeah, we have here kakiku, keko.
Ka. Ke. Ku. Ke. O. Ko.
Yes. A little bit harder with ki and ku.
Ki. And ko.
Ku.
Ku.
Yes, yes.
Ka. Ki.
Kakiku,
Ku.
ke.
Ke. Ko.
Very good, very good. Again.
Sa. Shi. Su. Se. So.
Okay.
Ta. Chi. Su. Se. So.
Okay. Again. Ta, chi, tsu,
Ta. Chi. Su. Se.
te.
Te. So.
Te,
To.
to, to.
To.
Okay. So we have to pronounce the letter T here. Tsu.
Su.
Okay, that's it. Tsu. Again.
Na. Ne. Nu. Ni. No.
Okay, nani.
Na.
Ni.
Ni. Na.
Okay.
Ni. Na.
Nu.
Ni. Nu. Ne. No.
Okay.
Ha. He. Fu. He. Ho.
Okay.
Ma. Mi. Mu. Me. Mo.
Okay.
Ya. You. Yo.
Okay. Those are the hiragana and katakana. As you notice, katakana also has its own character, but it has a same pronunciation. Ka, ka. Ki, ki. Ku, ku. Ke, ke. Ko, ko. Okay? And then we have Tesang. Tesang, can you read it for me, please?
A, I, U, E, O.
Okay. Next.
A, I, U, E, O.
Okay.
Sa, shi, su, se, so.
Okay, very good.
Sa, chi, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chu,
Tsu,
Su.
tsu, tsu.
sa, chi, su, se, so.
Okay.
Na, ni, nu, ne, no.
Okay.
A, I, U, E, O.
Okay, very good.
Ma, mi, mu, me, mo.
Okay. Last one.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay. Those are the basic hiragana and katakana. So we have here, the next is dakuten. So dakuten, it changes the pronunciation of the alphabet. So as you notice, it has two what do you call this? Lines.
Quotes.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Some apostrophes. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay. It is it will be located at the upper right corner of the syllable. That, like this one. Okay? A while ago, it is pronounced as ka. If we don't have this dakuten, it is pronounced as ka. But if you have 1010 right here, it will be pronounced as ga. It changes the pronunciation. Okay?
So slightly drawn out.
Yes, exactly. So ga. Another, and also here in katakana we also put the 1010. So this is also pronounced as ga. Okay? Gi, gi, gu, gu, ge, ge, go, go. Another, this one later, a while ago, it is sa. But if you use 1010, it will be za,
Da.
za. And this one, if it has no 1010, it is pronounced as she. And if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as g, g. And here we have su. If you will put a 1010, it will be pronounced as zu, zu. And right here, it is pronounced se, but it will, if you put 1010, it will pronounce as ze, ze. And also this one, it is so, but if you put 1010, it will pronounce as zo, za, ji, zu, ze, zo. Okay? And we have here also, it is the ta hiragana. If you don't have 1010, it is pronounced as ta. But if you put 1010 right here, it will be pronounced as da. Also here, chi, ata, chi, ji. So we have two different ji. Okay. This one, she and 1010, it is pronounced as ji. And this one, chi and 1010, it will pronounce also as G. But most of the time, they use this one, she and 1010 as G. Okay? Not this one. But technically, it has the same pronunciation. But most of the time, they use this one, she and 1010. Okay? Okay. Then tsu, if you put a 1010, it will pronounce as zu. Zu. Same as su and 1010, zu. So zu also have two different hiragana. Okay? And te, it will be, if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as de. De. And to, if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as do. Okay? Do. Also here, this is, if you don't, if it hasn't, it don't have a 1010, it will pronounce as ha. But if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as ba. Ba. And this one, it is pronounced as he. But if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as b. B. And this one, fu. If you don't have 1010, it will be pronounced as fu. But if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as bu. Bu. And this one, he. But if you put 1010, it will be pronounced as be. Be. And this one, ho. But if you put a 1010, it will be pronounced as bo. Bo. Okay? Japanese don't have a same as the alphabet A to Z. They don't have that. But they have, I think it is called syllables. Ba, bi, bu, bebo. They don't have A to Z. Okay? So, we will use this one, hiragana and katakana. Okay. Let's try to read or pronounce different dakuten. Starting from Shansang.
Ga, gi, gu, ge, go.
Okay, very good.
Za, ji, zu, ze, zo.
Okay.
Da, ji, zu, de, zo, do.
Okay.
Ba, bi, bu, be, bo.
Okay, very good. Okay, another for Tessang.
Da, bu, ge, go.
Again, ga.
Da, i, go, ge, go.
Okay.
Da, chi, zu, ze, zu.
Okay, very good.
Da, chi, zu, de, do.
Okay.
Da, i, zu, de, go.
Okay, very good. Okay, after dakuten, we have handakuten. So it is a circle in the upper right corner. Okay, we have dakuten. Yes, dakuten right here. Dakuten and handakuten. Okay? So handakuten is literally a circle in the upper right corner of the word of the syllable. Okay? So we only have 5 handakuten, which is pa, pi, pu, pe, po. Okay? It is ha, and you put a circle or what we call maru. Maru means circle. Okay? Ha with maru handakuten, it will be pronounced as pa. But if it is 10-10, it will pronounce as ba. If circle, pa. Okay? If he, in Dakuten, we have B, but in Maru, we have P. Pu, Pe, and Po. Okay, only these 5. Only these 5 Handakuten. Okay? We have several Dakuten, 5, 10, 15, 20. And we have 5 Handakuten. Okay? All you need to do right now is to memorize all these hiragana and katakana. Okay? So, also Japanese have combination sounds or yon. Yon to yobu. So, it is called yon. So, what are these combination sounds? Okay. So, we have here ki and small ya. Okay? Small ya. This one. Here. Ya, you, and yo. Okay, sometimes these three is placed to yon. Yan. It is placed to yon to make a different sounds or meaning. Okay? Ki, this one is ki and ya. But if you will pronounce it, it is pronounced as kya. So the I in ki will not be pronounced. Okay, let's type it. Okay, this one. Technically, it is. Sorry, this one. Technically, it is ki and ya. But if you will counter this small ya, this I will not be pronounced. It will be pronounced as kya.
Yeah.
Okay? Kya. But if it has a larger ya, it will be pronounced as kiya. Kiya. But yeah, if the combination sounds with yon uses small ya, you, and yo, it will be pronounced as kya. Okay? Kya. Okay, another. Ki and you, it will be pronounced as Q. Q. No need to pronounce the I because it is a yon. Okay? Q. And Kyo. Kyo. Kya, Q, Kyo. Okay? Another, it is she and small ya. Okay, only these three is being used for yon. Only these three. Ya, you, and yo. Only these three. It is combined with another hiragana. So, this will be read as sha. She and ya, but you will not pronounce the okay, S-I, S, If it is not yon, it will be read as she and ya. But when you see this one, it is yon. H and I will not be pronounced. Okay, just sha. But technically, SH. Shh. It will be pronounced as sha. Okay. Another, we have she and small u, shu. Small yo, sho. Okay. Maybe this is the right explanation. Wait. She and yo. So I and y will not be pronounced. Only the sh and o. Sho. Sho. Okay. Another, yes. Sho. Sha, shu, sho. Okay. Another, this is chi and ya. But you will pronounce this as cha, chu, and cho. Okay? Cha, chu, and cho. Yes. Another, this is ni and ya. But you will pronounce it as nya, nyu,
Yeah.
and nyo. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. If you memorize these all hiragana, you will get the meaning of yon. If you memorize all the hiragana, it is not too much complicated. But for now, yes, it is a little bit complicated. Okay, we also have he and ya, small ya. It will be pronounced as hya, hya.
Yeah.
Okay, hyu and hyo, hyu and hyo. Those are the another mya. This is me and ya, small ya. Mya, mu, and myo. Okay, mya, mu, and myo. Another, this is ri and ya. It will be pronounced as ria, ria. Ri and you, ryo, ryu, ryu. Excuse me. Ri and yo, ryo, ryo. Okay. Another, here, this yon also uses 10-10 combination. So, this is ki, but if you put 10-10, it will be pronounced as gi. Okay, gi. And a small ya, it will be pronounced as gya, gya.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have here gyu and gyo, gyu and gyo. Okay, you is a little bit harder, gyu, and a little bit softer for o, gyo, gyo. Okay. Another, she and 10-10. This is G. And you put ya, small ya, it will be pronounced as ja. Ja, ju, and jo. Ja, ju, jo. Okay. Another, we have B. He and 10-10 will be pronounced as B. And a small ya, it will be pronounced as bia. Bia, bu, bio. Bia, bu, bio. Okay. Another. So, we also have handakoten. Okay, maru. If it will be pronounced as P and small ya, pia. Pia. Another, P and small u, pew. Pew. P and small yo, pyo. Okay, pyo. Okay. So let's try to pronounce each combinations starting with Shansang.
K, Q, Q,
Okay. Kya.
Kya.
Okay.
Kya,
Hmm.
Kya,
Kya,
Q,
kyo.
kyo.
Okay. Next.
Sha, shu, sho.
Okay.
Cha, chu, cho.
Okay, very good.
Nya, nyu, nyo.
Okay.
Hya, hyu, hyo.
Okay.
Mya, myu, myo.
Very good. Next.
Rya, ru, ro.
Okay. Rya, Ryu, Ryo.
Ryo.
Okay.
Rya, ryu, ryo.
Okay. This one.
Ya, gya, gyu, gyo.
Okay. Nice.
Ja, ju, jo.
Okay.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay.
Ya, hyu, hyo.
Nice one. Okay. Next we have Tessang. Starting here.
Ya, yu, yo.
Very good.
Cha, chu, cho.
Okay.
Cha, chu, cho.
Okay.
Nya, nyu, nyo.
Okay.
Ya, yu, yo.
Very good.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay.
Cha, chu, cho.
Nice.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay.
Ya, yu, yo.
Okay. Good job, everyone. So we have here a katakana of coffee. So technically, this is coffee, but it will be pronounced as kohi.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it is quite different. Okay, kohi. So if you notice, they use I think we can use the word hyphen. I think this is a hyphen. Okay, let me type something. Okay, kohi. Okay, they don't write the another o, but instead they use hyphen if the word has uh, the same sounds. For example, this one. This is pronounced as kohi. So instead of writing another o in that particular place, it they use hyphen instead. Okay. The reason for that is the pronunciation of the what do you call this? The pronunciation of that letter or the sound of that letter is being prolonged. Ko. It will be read as ko. He. Okay? If you don't have this one, it will be pronounced as kohi. Just like that, kohi. But in English, yeah, this is the right spelling, I guess. This is coffee, right? It has a prolonged sound, coffee. Okay? If you just put like this, kohi, just like this, kohi, it is wrong. It is somewhat wrong grammar, I think. Wrong spelling. Okay? So
Mm.
that is why they use hyphen for that. Kohi.
Okay.
Another. Yes, another. Number two, this is read as computa.
Computer.
Yes. Technically, this is computer. Yeah. So, this is a computer. But, as you notice, um, English words, they make a Japanese version of that English word. Okay? If you translate your English word as is in Japanese, um, the Japanese people will not understand it. If
Yeah.
you if you translate this as is computer in Japanese in this katakana, they will not understand this. But if you write this as computer, they will understand that they are making their own version of that specific word, of that English
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we do with with Japanese or Tagalog for English. We spell it out phonetically.
Mm.
They kept the phonetic spelling.
Yes, yes. The only the phonetic spelling, but the spelling itself is changing.
It's changing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So this is read as computer. If you read it in Romanji like this one, yeah, it is very different from this one.
Well, they spelled it with an accent.
Yes, you're exactly with an accent. Okay, computer. So as you notice in this area, pew.
It's different.
Yeah, yeah, we have to use here. They use
Ah,
hyphen. Okay, to prolong the sound. Compute. Instead
ah.
of writing another U right here, they use hyphen to prolong the sound of the letter. Pew. U. Okay? Pew. Another ta. Ta. Right, this one. Ta. Computer. Computer. Okay? So they do that in English words. Another, this is takushi. So technically it is taxi. Yes.
Ah.
Oh yeah. It is taxi. So takushi. So we have here she. It has two I. Instead of another I right here, they use hyphen because to prolong the sound of the letter. She.
Mhm.
Takushi. Okay. Okay. That is the again the explanation behind why English words are changing into katakana and the spelling goes different. Okay. Okay. Next we have here sample words of hiragana and katakana. So we will try to read. Okay. So um is everyone memorized already the meaning of each syllables, or we'll try to go back again in the very beginning? I know it is very hard because it's the beginning, okay? Now for now, let's just focus on the meaning of each word hiragana and katakana. Okay? Okay. So and again, instead of a, e, I, o, u, they are using a, I, u, e, o. Okay? Kaki, ku, ke, ko. Sashi, su, se, so. Tachi, tsu, te, to. Okay. Nani, nu, ne, no. Okay? Ha, hi, fu, he, ho. Mami, mu, me, mo. Ya, you, and yo. So these three, they use it every time for yon. Okay? Again for we have it here rariru re ro wa wo n. So we have n, just the sound of n. N. Okay? And then we have dakoten. We have 20 kinds of dakoten. Ga, gi, gu, ge, go. Za, ji, z, ze, zo. Da, ji, z, de, do. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo. And handakoten, we only have 5. which is pa, pi, pu, pe, po. And also have the combination sounds or yon. Kya, kyu, kyo. Sha, shu, sho. Cha, chu, cho. Nya, nyu, nyo. Hya, hyu, yo. Mya, myu, myo. Rya, ryu, ryo. Gya, gyu, gyo. Ja, ju, jo. Bya, byu, byo. Pya, pyu, pyo. Okay. So, I sent some samples of hiragana and katakana. I think 2 weeks ago. Did you print it out or read it?
She just sent it to me tonight. Oh, by the way,
Oh, just she just told you tonight. Okay, okay,
yeah. Well, yeah, it's she's been busy.
okay, okay. Okay, for now, it is impossible for us to read right now because we don't know, we don't, what do you call this? Remember or memorize the word itself or the letters itself of hiragana and katakana. That's okay. But if you have time after this or tomorrow, please do memorize each hiragana and katakana because we cannot start our proper lesson if we don't know how to read. Okay?
Yeah,
For now, let's just focus on the hiragana and katakana. So let's try to read this one. Examples. Okay. Again, this is ka and then sa. Kasa.
casa.
Yes, kasa means umbrella. Kasa.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And we have here ta, ma, and go. Tamago. Tamago means egg. Okay, tamago.
Ma-
Yes. If you will start memorizing these hiragana and katakana, I recommend while you memorize, try to write it down. It is easier to memorize if you write it down. I highly recommend that what do you call this? Study habit. Another hi ko u hiko hiko.
Kiko.
Yeah, I think this is meaning for transfer hikoshi toka hiko. And then we
Kiko.
have mai nichi. So if you have here a vowel of a, I, u, e, o, you will try to read it as a combination like mai nichi, mai nichi, which means every day. If you hear a word that starts with mai, it means every day. For example, mainichi every day, maitsuki every month, maishu every week. Oh, and anything that starts with mai, mostly this means every. Okay? Another ki mo no kimono. So this is a
Mm.
dress that worn by Japanese people, kimono. Kimono. And we have here suna. Suna. I think this means sand. Suna. Suna.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a. A ta ma. Atama. Which means head. Head. Atama. And we have here sa Okay, sa ka na, which means fish. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. This Google Meet. Every time we use Google Meet, and it will be used for only 1 hour. If
Mhm.
suddenly the screen goes black or you got out from Google Meet, it means the 1 hour has expired. Okay. Again, u a I, u e u no u and ta means uta. Okay,
Ah,
uta means song, and also it means sing. Okay, that some Japanese words have different meanings for just one word.
mhm.
Yeah. For example, we have takai. Takai means um expensive. Another meaning for that is if you're on a cliff and you're in the top of the cliff and you see below takai, high, something like that, high,
Mm.
takai, yes. So sometimes Japanese words have two meanings, two or more, I think.
De- Depending upon context,
Yes,
like
exactly. And also depending on
sumi
its kanji.
kanji, yeah,
Yes, kanji.
sumimasen means like excuse me, I'm sorry, and can mean thank you for like troubling somebody.
Exactly. Exactly, sir. Good job. Okay, we have here kohi. Okay, this is coffee, right? And we
My
have
favorite
here,
word.
yeah, terebi, which is short for television.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is terebi. Terebi.
I love you.
Yeah. And then pan for bread, sumaho. Sumaho is smartphone.
Oh,
Yeah, English words they make it more mijikai, means which means they making it shorter. Instead of writing smartphone, they use sumaho only. Yeah, and basu, which means bus, and konbini, which means convenience store.
beanie. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
konbini. 7-Eleven, Lawson, convenience stores. Konbini. Ice, ice, which means ice. Okay, ice.
It's,
Camera, which means camera. But they don't have C in their alphabet, so they use K.
okay.
Camera. Okay. And then we have here noto. Noto. What the this is no, and as you notice, the no has a O vowel in it. So this is a hyphen. You will prolong
Hyphen.
the, yeah, you will prolong the sound of the O. Noto. Okay?
Um,
Kohi. Just like one. Okay.
no,
Okay, next we have hana. Okay, hana means flower. Hana. Okay.
ano,
Another kodomo. Kodomo, which means child. Kodomo.
utong,
Yes. Another imoto. Imoto. So as you notice this one, this is let's type this one. Imoto, where's that imoto? Okay. Technically, it is written like this. This is the Romanji version of imoto. As you notice, uh, this U here is pronounced as U. But in this word, this the sound of U changes into O. Imoto. Yeah. Imoto. It is pronounced as imoto, not imoto. Imoto. Okay?
so the U becomes silent.
Yes, exactly. The U becomes silent.
Kind of like on the end of datsu, or not a datsu. Some of the words at the end, the U is silent, even though it's spelled there.
Yes, exactly.
Um,
Yes, sir, exactly.
Onegashimasu is one, and it has a U at the end, but you don't pronounce the U.
Yes, exactly, sir. Have you been to Japan, sir, before?
I lived in Okinawa for a year, but
Oh,
um, I pulled up a bunch of stuff on Japanese, so
hmm.
I didn't learn enough Japanese when I was there.
I see. Okay. But for now, the prime minister is very strict right now. So
Yeah,
they are requiring all the foreigners to study, learn Japanese as much as possible.
yeah.
Because
Even the missionary groups are requiring it as well as part of their um, programs that they do to for foreigners who want to come over and be a missionary.
yes, sir. Because there are some foreigners in Japan that they always use the word Nihongo wakaranai. I don't know how to speak English. That makes a barrier for communication. And Japanese people are very patriotic with their country. They don't want to adjust for some people. They don't want to learn English just to communicate with you. If you're here in Japan, you must adjust it with yourself. You must learn our language, not the other way around. So that's what's
Yeah,
happening right now.
Nihongo wakiraimasen,
Nihongo wakarimasen. Okay.
makari masen. Yeah. Nihongo
Wakari.
waka wakari
Yes, wakarimasen.
wakarimasen.
Yeah.
Nihongo wakarimasen.
Very good. Nihongo
I do not
wakarimasen.
understand Japanese.
Yes, but for now, I think it is better not to say Nihongo wakarimasen because people in Japan will get mad, honestly. Okay, let's proceed.
We were
Yeah.
actually fortunate. We got lost on one of the subways when we were there in November, and at
Mm.
least Google Translator and a nice younger guy was able to help us out.
Okay, that's nicer. Yeah, but as of now, there are lots of translators that don't offer any translation anymore because they are requiring each and everyone to speak Japanese.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, and there are some news that if you want to extend your visa, you must first pass the JLPT, or if you want to apply for work, you must have a JLPT proficiency test um, approved or passed, something like that.
yeah,
Those are the basic requirements right now. Yeah.
yeah. So that's our plan is to learn enough one to be eventually get conversational, but also to be able to pass
Yeah. So this
the language
yes,
tests.
exactly. So the purpose of learning how to read is for that exam. Okay,
Yeah,
Shansang,
because it's
yeah.
not a speaking test; it's
Yes,
a
you need to pass it.
reading and reading test.
Yes, you
And
need
this comprehension.
yes, comprehension. That's why we need to focus first on the reading because after reading, we will have a sample conversation, translations. Okay, so we don't need to speed things. Okay, let's just slow down, understand each lessons. Okay, you just need to be productive. So after this, please do memorize hiragana and katakana because this is very important. Okay. I wanted to send you the PDF file for hiragana and katakana, but I don't know your Facebook. Only Tessang. I've been only Tessang that I've been talking to. So I
Yeah,
sent her
that's
that.
either way, it's fine. I mean, she gets it to me as well. So
Okay, okay. I understand, sir. Okay, let's proceed. What time is it? Oh,
like 5 minutes left.
okay. Let's use the 5 minutes. Again, we have here cheese. Cheese. Yeah, cheese means map. Okay, map. But if you put a hyphen here in the middle of cheese and zoo, it will be the meaning of it. The meaning of it will change into cheese or Cheese, just like a,
Jeez.
yeah, just like this one, cheese. If you put a hyphen in here, sorry, like this one, cheese,
Jeez.
it will be a cheese. But if there are no hyphens, it's just a map. Yan,
Jeez.
map.
That. Okay.
Yan. And then
Jeez.
yes, we have here mise, which means a store or shop. Mise. Mise. Sometimes they put an O right here. O mise. Yeah, o mise. Sometimes it is pronounced as o mise. But
Oh,
mise
miss
is
it.
just fine. Mise. And then yubi. Yubi means finger. Finger. Yubi. Okay? Another hoshi. Hoshi. Hoshi means star. Hoshi.
Oh, she.
Yes. Matsuri. Matsuri is festival. Sometimes also they use O at the beginning. O Matsuri. Yeah. Festival. O Matsuri. Or you can just say Matsuri. Another,
Sorry.
yes, Sekai. Sekai. Sekai
Okay.
means world. World. Sekai.
Okay.
Yes. Kokoro. Kokoro means heart. Heart. Kokoro. Okay. Hikari means bright. Hikari. Brightness or
Yeah.
bright. Yeah, something like that. Hikari. Hikari. And then we have here katakana also. Pen, which is short for ball pen. Yeah, pen. Yeah, sometimes they use pen, right? Pen. And then we have here supa. Supa, which is short for supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supermarket. It is supermarket. Supa. Yeah, I thought at first it was a Superman, something like that. So, it was a supermarket. Okay, Supa. Again, Takushi. Takushi. Takshi. Hoteru. Hotel. Hoteru. Yeah. Sarada. Sarada means salad. Sarada. Yeah, they don't have the letter L. So instead of L, they use Ra. R.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarada. And this one we have Shatsu. Shatsu. So as you notice, these Shi and Tsu are almost the same. Where the difference is that the Shi has a slanting, what to call this, line. And the Tsu is more like going up line. She,
Yeah.
yeah, she's,
Sharper angle.
yeah, it's like vertical line for she, and for Tsu, it has a horizontal, somewhat horizontal. Okay, Shatsu, which means t-shirt or shirts, something like that.
Shatsu.
Yeah, Gemu, game, console or any game, just game. Gemu, gemu. And then dowa. Do. It is to, but if you put 1010, it is pronounced as do. Dowa, which means door. Yeah.
We are timing out.
It's time.
Yep. We're about almost going to log us out.